very first depiction we think of Jesus on the cross. And it's in a piece of 1900-year-old Roman graffiti. Now, if you go to Palatine Hill in Rome, the Palatine Hill Museum, you can actually see this. It's on a wall, and there etched into the wall is a man on a cross with the head of a donkey, and off to one side there's a figure standing, arms raised in worship, and the caption scrawled on the side says, "Alexamenos worships his God." You know, this is meant to be biting. This is meant to be mocking. What this graffiti artist is saying is that anyone who worships the God of the cross is worshiping a donkey. It's ridiculous. It's stupid, absurd, dare I say asinine. And yet, that is, thank you, I'll be here all day. That is the Christian claim, isn't it? That we worship a crucified God. The Alexamenos graffito tells us a number of very important things. That the early followers of Jesus worshiped Jesus as God. This isn't something that was invented. This isn't something that was written into the Bible hundreds of years later, aside from all the manuscripts that clearly identify Jesus as God. Even those who are criticizing, mocking Christianity reveal that as early as we can push it, Christians are worshiping the crucified Savior. Not only that, but that Jesus was crucified, and particularly on a cross. Now, why is this important? Well, I highlight this just as a side note because there are groups, like the Jehovah's Witnesses, who want to deny that and say Jesus was crucified on a stake. Now, this debunks that, because this is coming from a source who would have understood crucifixion, who would have seen crucifixion, and although it is true that we have examples of individuals being crucified with their arms upright on a stake, Jesus almost certainly, based on what's described in the Gospels of what we know as just the normative position of Roman crucifixion, and from the Alexamenos graffito, was crucified, in fact, on a cross with his arms outstretched.